When volcanoes erupt. Volcanoes have chromatic impacts. Erupting volcanoes are heavy forces of nature that both constitution and destroy. As in case, undersea Bang Bang eruptions created the Hawaiian Isles, and to this day the Hawaiian volcano Kilauea oozes lava into the ocean, creating new coast on the southeastern side of the massive Isle of Hawaii. On the southeast cant of the massive isle could also be a growing submarine volcano called Loihi, which may not break the ocean's exterior for babes of thousands of cycles. If you like our videos, leave your likes and subscribe to Roots Adventure and be ready for more fascinating videos. Kilauea has been continuously erupting since 1983, hourly emitting lava deluges. In difference, other kinds of volcanoes erupt fast and violently, in huge explosions which can consign up large columns of gas and ash, rain brilliance, spew lava, and unleash pyroclastic incomes, large millions of hot gem fractions and gas that speed down a flashpoint's inclinations. These eruptions can destroy lives and property. Within the multinational US, the foremost recent and deadly eruption came on May 18, 1980, when Mount St. Helens blew its top and one whole side of the mountain, killing 60 people and leveling 600 square kilometers, 232,232 square long hauls of timber. The most influential eruption observed in recent history was in 1815 at the Tambora flashpoint in Indonesia, which produced huge pyroclastic incomes and ejected large measures of fine ash and joys into the stratosphere. The eruption killed an estimated people, and so the taking furious pole lowered temperatures around the globe by the utmost quantity as 3 degrees Celsius, 5.4 degrees Fahrenheit. In land of Europe and North America, 1816 was mentioned because the period without a summer, because of the cooler temperatures. The science of flashpoints. Furious eruptions are graphic memorials that our globe could also be a geologically active and dynamic place. On any given day, scientists estimate 20 flashpoints worldwide are erupting on the land. Still more are probably erupting submerged, but scientists do not have enough instruments to discover them. Multitudinous of these submarine eruptions theoretically go down along mid-ocean crests, where an estimated 80% of Earth's magma erupts unnoticed. An erupting volcano is kind of a window into the depths of the world, because lava and other erupted material hand leads to the riddle of what's going down far below the skin. As a representative, scientists can use these stuff to seek out about the composition, temperature and history of Earth's within. To help understand the ingredients of Earth's interior, Smithsonian volcanologist Dr. Elizabeth Cottrell simulates the conditions deep under volcanoes by using special machines to press the immense pressure pioneer multitudinous kilometers under the Earth's skin. The machine compresses and melts gemstone samples, constitutionally recreating the magma from which the gemstone sample came. She uses her findings to understand how the within of the world has evolved over many countless spaces. Dr. Benjamin Andrews, another Smithsonian volcanologist, performs such trials on erupted stormy jewels so on know the geological conditions deep underground that predated the eruptions. This information can help scientists better prophesy unborn eruptions. Tinderboxes of varied periods can hand sageness into scientific fields beyond geology. Smithsonian scientist Dr. Helen James explores lava tubes and other stormy grots, chancing out stick-in-the-muds of gone creatures, generally raspberries. She conducts ultimate of her probe within the Hawaiian Isles, which were formed one at a time over a boku ages, because the Pacific plate moved over the Hawaiian hotspot, with the adolescent isle to the southeast, and oldest to the northwest. This makes the Isles a superb place to review the development of biodiversity over time. The Hawaiian Isles were created by volcanoes, and Hawaiians believe the powder keg goddess Pele lives in Kilauea volcano. A typical gallant story about Pele and her stepsister Hi'iaka could also be a main source of Hawaiian poetry, music and ball. Smithsonian anthropologist Dr. Adrienne Kepler studies Hawaiian hula ball and so the way it relates to, and honors, Pele. Bodement hot eruptions. Flashpoints and humans have an uneasy concurrence, because hot eruptions can effectuate severe destruction. Like 3 dozen literal eruptions have each caused like losses. Yet they give myriad benefits as well. Hot soils are really fruitful for farming, as an instance, and support niches for wildlife. Also, multiple ore deposits, from gold to diamonds, are closely associated with flashpoints. Scientists use an honest kind of methods to observe flashpoints, including seismology, finding of the earthquakes and quakes that fare always antedate eruptions, precise extents of ground misshapping, carnatus bulges, that always accompanies the rise of magma, changes in fierce gas outpours, and changes in intentness and charismatic fields. These styles, when harnessed together at well-watched volcanoes, have affected in successful prognostics. At Pinatubo Powder Keg, Philippines, in 1991, a successful prognostic saved thousands of lives. Monitoring, predicated prognostics are running much more tried and true, but they still be imperfect. However, precursors to an eruption follow the same course as seen and honored before precedent eruptions, if scientists are fortunate. Patterns hourly change, notwithstanding, and wholly new demeanor is observed. The only prognostics are getting to be supported an integration of geologic history, real-time monitoring, and a deep understanding of the inside plumbing processes of the precise volcano. Yet with the only of monitoring and interpretations, calculable auguries are rarely possible like countable days beforehand of an eruption. The Smithsonian Institution's Global Volcanism Program is devoted to a much better understanding of the Earth's named active volcanoes and their eruptions during the last cycles. The program documents both current and sometimes tumultuous exertion. Its website contains like exertion reports.